city area them forward out of them, way out there with them 2 lane road there. Why not really out there? Like you can see, say, if I did in a city me there right now, traffic mad here, so. As you can see, I just be the road and a few vehicles. Them are like over here, so all this green stuff and wheat. That's all wheat right there. Yeah. As far as your eyes can see over there on the right side, that's all wheat. Eventually it's gonna dry up and they're gonna reap it. But that's all wheat over there. And once they reap it, I think they're gonna plant corn. Yeah, they're gonna plant corn over there. Plant the whole line back in a corn. And just dip on the left side, I think dip on no over the right side. Yeah, it's on the right side too. I mean on the left side too. So it's on both sides. Like I said, once they're finished with it, they're gonna reap it, cut it down, and do what they do and plant corn over there. Yeah, man. See right, this one they already cut some of it off. I think that's what you call that, hay for the animals, for the cows and the horses and the sheep and goats or whatever they have. They cut those grass trees. Eventually they're gonna cut it some more and they're gonna plant corn over there. Corn is a big industry in America. Really, really, really big industry in America. See over here, there's more wheat. Like I said, you come back here in like three months, and this is gonna be all corn. As far as your eye can see, it's gonna be corn. As far as your eyes can see. And over here, this little patch off to the right here, I'm not sure what that is, but it's up here. Yes, people, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friend, tell him friend or her friend or your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Yeah, man, expose the channel to everybody, man, so they can watch it, Yeah, man. If you're wondering why I talk like that, yeah, I'm 100% Jamaican. Been living in America for a while, but yard me forward from, see? Man a yard man a Jamaican. If you wonder wondering what's that language, yeah, man. In Jamaica we call it patois. That's that broken English that we speak in Jamaica. Call it patois. On the outside, like, share, subscribe, people. Well, this man just forward and he just drive by. Yeah, that map speed. Yeah, push on by. So put over, man. How far more drive before I put over. But yeah, and the same thing over here. Could I give me a little more distance still because body no over in the other lane, but not more thing wide. Last one, TA truck stop. But it full up body off today. Half with I have no time to work. Other than that though. Outside today. Outside today, people, other than that. sound you hear in people is just a distant warning. Like Chuck want me to be a certain distance back from him. And I think I'm about 300 feet now, so I don't think it should go off again. Unless I get too close to him. Right now it's just gonna run. It's another Walmart distribution center over here. They got so many of these things around this country. So Walmart is like McDonald's and KFC. Everywhere you go, there's one. Their warehouse is just like the same thing. Everywhere you go, you find distribution center. I mean, yeah, it's a warehouse though. Same thing. Because I said, everywhere you go, one did it. Everywhere you go, one did it. Come on, flip over our list. There's nobody in front of him and he was just driving like that. Like, come on, dude. I know you on the clock, but I'm on the miles. It's okay for you to drive slow because you're on the clock. You get paid by the hour. I don't get paid by the hour, bro. I get paid by the miles, so I can't do what you do. I gotta keep pushing. Drive up this low times 30. Now you decide like, oh, I want to drive fast, but I'm going fast. See how long it's taking me to go by because you won't let me over there. But like, no, you can't go over. Oh, I got it. Nice focus. Alright, people. Leave out of Pennsylvania. And now, they in Maryland. Go and do the damn thing same way. Yeah, man. Straight, we are gonna go straight south. And it's 7 hours and 45 minutes. Before I reached fuel stop. So I got some all day driving. The whole day. Change 60 miles per hour now. Come on them place and kinda respect the speed limit. The boy out there ready to pick you off. Car, bit, but yeah, trucking going on very courteous to each other. I see a man walk forward in a lane when he pass you, and I go still do that drive up on him like, yo, you're not coming on my lane when you drive slow now. Yeah, like if him come past me now and he get to a distance where he can come in a lane, yeah, me I go make him come in a lane. Or if there's traffic over this one, he want forward in a lane, me I go slow down and make him forward in a lane. But like in this situation, the traffic no over there, but just me and him out there. So just pass me. Pass speed. You know, slow down. You pass me on speed. And it's good. You see me? Once you pass me on speed, it's good. You know, stop. Right now, you drive past me and you reach a certain distance. You can't go around. You make it go around because you know, say, if I hill forward again, when you go slow down, I just drive around it. Drive around him, traffic over on the left lane. Yeah, I'm around him, I'm going over my business. Yeah, man, it's all about momentum, man. When you drive the big old thing and you slow down, it takes long to pick up that speed. You know? They don't want to slow down for nobody. Now let me slow down now. By the time you get back speed, someone are probably 2 miles down the road. I'm gonna have to slow all the way down. You can't just kill the speed by like maybe 10, 15 miles and you
I drive through. I be a farming them go to them place. Pay attention while I drive down the highway. You used to see a big farmland there on both sides of the road. And that's all they do. They them have them cities where them do all them city stuff. But for the most part, America is a farming country. Produce a whole lot of stuff in a short time. Most in a summertime. They produce all them stuff. Whole heap of corn, whole heap of wheat, and some type of peas we see. As far as traveling next to the highway, and then when you go down in the south, you will find watermelon, cantaloupe, cucumber, tomato, and all them stuff, the cabbage, lettuce. When you're driving like deep south, you find all them stuff there. And them a lot more stuff in the body, just like we are breathe. And when we sit on the road. But mostly farming them go to them place. Once you leave the big city them, we are farming them. Philadelphia, I city down there, so when you come as far as Pennsylvania, you leave them place them go in the outskirts. Be a farming. Enough farming them do. People, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching the video right now and you didn't like or subscribe to the channel, just do it right now, no man. Sure, yeah, go on, sir. Can't take nothing out that you have to like up the channel and share up the channel and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man, and don't forget to leave a comment. Good or bad, man. You want to hear what you have to say. Talk to me, man. Tell me what I go on. Tell me if you don't like something or if you like something. Because the other day I forward out the rain. I see two youth I tell me some parking in a handicap spot. Or me I block the handicap ramp. But me just pull off on the highway and just pull up this up. I'm gonna stay there for maybe 5 minutes. Maybe me stay there. And it's on the trucking side. So it's not a big chance that there's going to be a trucker that's going to come out of his truck in a wheelchair and he wants to go by. And I didn't block it for long because there was a guy moving. And once he moved, I drove in and I took that parking spot. But yeah, a couple people I said, them not subscribe or them not do this because block the handicap spot, but nah, I didn't block it. I just stopped there, and you know, you pull off, somebody else is pulling off behind you, and you know, you pull up to make that person, you know, come in too. You make them pull up so they're not blocking. You know, like there's at least two other trucks that pulled up behind me. So all I did was moved up so they could come, you know, on the side right there to park up because there's nowhere to park, so you just pull up this up. My sister, me don't get the park. There was a guy leaving. They were just, you know, like, you know, the truck stops. Not saying truck stop, the rest area parking is very tight. So sometimes you pull up to go out and you can't get out, so you gotta back up and, you know, set yourself up again and try and clear that truck on your driver's side that you don't want to hit. So the guy was doing that, you know, I was just watching because I knew I was going to get a park. So I wasn't blocking the handicap people. I'm not going to go park up and block an entrance for 10 hours just because I don't have nowhere to park. I'd rather violate my time and go find parking somewhere else than do that. I will never do that. I have respect for everybody, man. That I did something wrong, yeah, sorry. I wasn't trying to do it on purpose. It just happened that two other people pulled up behind, pulled off the highway with me at the same time, and we pulled into the same area where there was nowhere to park really. But anyway, people, I was up on the road here on I-81 South, heading down to Georgia. About one good 8 hours to reach the fuel stop. And like I said, once I reach the fuel stop, alright, this is the V9. Shut up right this one. Now I'm going further than this one. Unless no parking I did it. If no parking I did it, then you don't know say what movements and all man I will move from this one. Find parking somewhere else. And you don't know how dumb of them place to stay when you reach them at Georgia and them place there. Only for truck driver don't want them place there, so parking kind of skinny, slim. The parking really maga down there. Sometimes I like to pull in a few in a parking and you say no parking slim enough boy, I can't get fuel in a morning, you know. Yeah man, you just go hold a park because by the time you go over this one, fuel up the truck. Probably have our next 10 man forward in a truck stop. And at the parking there where you think that you don't get that done. So go forward and Mississippi. Go home. I parking me, I go for another car in the morning. You can still get fuel same way. You don't think it probably out. No, I'm cutting that now because now you no driving time. Watch all them things when you guys stop. When you want to stop in the evening or whenever you stop, pay attention to certain things because like I said, not much of parking. It's really hard to find parking because a whole lot of people live down at them place where they drive trucks. And most of them come at them place, they park up the truck and they go in the yard. Some of them treat it like say them personal parking where them pay for because some of them we all come and move out the truck and park and carry it. And you come out here and say, but the truck stop this or car park this or you go out there and you see one next car or pick up one or see park up in a parking spot. And you did it and you see say them forward, jump out of them truck, move them vehicle and park up the truck. And take out when them have to take out and them car and them yard. Yeah, just like that, people. Just like that. Yeah, man, you see, I watch a video and you don't like the video yet, and you don't subscribe to the video yet, and you don't leave no comment, and you don't share the video with your friend yet. Where you wait for? Yeah? Where are we at, man? Subscribe to the channel right now, man. Sure. And tell a friend to tell a friend. About Trucking Lifestyle TV. Road with it. Road we are doing. Alright. Gotta come over here, so man. Let's go back over this. Farming them go over them place and say farming like crazy. Anybody who out there and you have some time on your hand and you don't have no jealous girlfriend at home or you don't have nobody at home where you go, Ray. Man, you should go out there and get your CDLs, man. This is a great opportunity to see America. Right? You want to travel to Canada and Mexico, you can do the international thing. Yeah, but it's a great opportunity to travel to the States. Really great opportunity to travel to the States. Go out there, I know a CDL costs upwards of $5,000 to obtain. So best thing for you to do if you don't have that type of money, look up with a company that will sponsor you, as far as they'll pay for you to go to school, and after you finish school you're gonna have to drive for them though, or else you're gonna have to pay all that money back. But it's a great opportunity to make some money. If you don't got it like that and you need some extra money. I mean, if you got a job where you're not making much and you want to make a little more, yeah, this is what you should do, man. If you're young, just came out of high school and you plan on going to college, and you're 18, 19, yeah, you can go out there and you get your CDLs. Like I said, you don't have to pay if you don't got the money. These big companies, they'll pay for you to go to school, and when you get out of school, you work for them for a year, and all the costs of you going to school is covered after that. Then you just all you gotta do is if you want to stay with them, you stay with them. If you see better opportunity out there, you go for it. Yeah, you go for it, but it's a great industry to get into, man. Wish I had got into it like earlier, like 10, 15 years ago. But I'm in it now and make the best of it while I can. And if you get a CDL, man, remember your license is your job. So don't mess it up. Don't drink and drive, don't smoking, don't speeding tickets, no accidents. Yeah, try and keep your license clean, because that's the first thing they ask when you're trying to apply for a job is how is your license? Did you have any accidents in the past? Blah blah blah. Because their insurance company wants to know if you're a danger, right? You just come here to tear up their equipment and cost them money. Yeah, so after that, people. You have lots of time on your hand, you live by yourself, or you don't have a girlfriend, or you have a girlfriend that y'all don't have any kids, and she can go on the road with you, depends on what company you work for. Some companies, that's a no-no, none at all, that can't happen, but some companies allow it. So check it out when you're applying, man. If you don't have a girlfriend, you can bring your dog, you can bring your cat. Yeah, either one of them. Yeah, man, it's a nice lifestyle to be in. I love it. When you out here, you're free. There's no boss. There's no supervisor. There's no grumpy co-workers for you to say hello to when you get to work, or when you're leaving work, or you gotta be talking to them. Talk to them, or they don't like you but they gotta talk to you because you work with them. Nah, out here it's you, the road, the truck, the steering wheel, and the trees and the grass. That's it. Somebody call on the phone and you want to talk to them, you talk to them. You don't want to talk to them, I don't want to talk right now. And you keep it moving. That's it. Come out here to just be prepared that it's lonely out here. It's lonely out here, so your mind is strong. And if you have a girlfriend at home and you're one of them jealous guys or jealous girls, then it's gonna play on your mind that like they home doing something. Especially if you call them and they don't answer. Yeah, so you can't come out here with that mindset. Or else you're going to be going back home, sitting down looking at her, and she's going to be looking at you. gonna be asking each other like, what's for dinner? Nobody knows because y'all both broke. Yeah, so if you're gonna do it, you gotta come out here with a free, clear mind, and you can't have stuff on your mind out here driving. It doesn't work out here. Your mind needs to be clear because this is a dangerous piece of equipment that you're driving. It will hurt you, or it will hurt people, or it will hurt other things. Crash into a building, it's gonna hurt the building. Yeah, or a house or whatever. So you gotta be focused when you're out here. And we are thinking about what's going on at home and all the arguing with other people on the phone and shit like that. That's not gonna work. If that's the case, stay at that other job where you don't gotta be driving this 80,000 pound wrecking ball down the road. Yeah, man. That is it, people. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friend to tell your friend. Watch Trucking Lifestyle TV. One Trucking Lifestyle TV. Listen, outside every day. As long as we have hours to drive, they're outside every day. But we won't go do what? What they want? Not what they want. Can't make no money. Sit down in the yard. I lay down in a bed. Can't make no money like that. More like if you get sick and dead. Out there for that. Out there for the money that people. The money not there in your bed unless you stock some bonds or you scam or you have some big company where you have the money asleep, you make money. And that you have to get up and go get it. I'm up every rising. Out here getting that cooler. Them some money you have to make, so you can't spend it. If you don't make it, you can't spend it. And when you beg it, you're not going to get enough. But if you work for it and spend it, you're not happy. But you see, when you beg it and you get it and spend it, you come like nothing. Because then you work for it. And when you work for it, you have to be more responsible with it. But you see, when you work for it and you just get it, so you don't have no response, you just spend it like how the air blow and you don't see it. And it's gone, and tomorrow you go beg some more. But eventually somebody is going to say, no boy, every day I give you money, I'm not give you no more money, go work for it. That is it, my people. Work this out. So I'm going to go to Georgia. Drop this off. Well, I'm not even know where I'm going from this one. Really don't know where I'm going to be at from there. But it's probably going to be heading somewhere north because I don't really go south from there. So from this side, Florida, I don't really go too much west from there. Alabama, Mississippi. I don't know if the company delivers in those states or whatever, but I don't remember delivering anything down there. I've driven through there, but I ain't delivering nothing. So it's mostly north. Either I'm going northwest or I'm going northeast. One of the two. That is it. Like, share, subscribe, people. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment and share the channel with your friends so they can watch while I go on the road. As they say, I'll be a farmland out there. edge of country people live really. Whole heap of people. On the edge of the country. Where they find post them. That's where you find a whole heap of people. They come in the middle of the country. Grand rising, people. Still on my journey to Georgia. On I-81 South right now. Weather is still the weather. Mother Nature is Mother Nature. Cloudy. Look a bit of rain, but not much. But like you can see, it's still cloudy and it's probably going to rain later on anyway. But yeah, up early. Well, not too early. It's about 6:20 now. And just pushing out. I ain't gonna feel like getting up too early because this load don't gotta be there until Monday morning. Monday 11:59 p.m. So I got time to get it there. But if I can get it there early tomorrow morning, that would be the best thing. I'm not gonna wait till 12 o'clock at night to drop it off. So I'm just gonna run to my fuel stop for today and call it a day. It's about 9 hours. That's the average work day, right? Or the typical work day, about 9 hours. Half hour for lunch, 2 15-minute break, and you work 8 hours. Yeah, so I run it over there and fuel my truck up and park up for the night, shut it down. Should be there around 3, no later than 3:30. If traffic don't get in the way. That is it, people. Yeah, man. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Expose the channel to your friends and family so they can watch it too. And if you're a loyal subscriber, thank you for following my channel. I really appreciate it. And keep watching. It's only gonna get better. For the haters, thanks for watching also. And thanks for the comments. I like them anyway. Yeah, man, like I said, ain't much out here. It's a Sunday morning, ain't much out here to see, you know. I just me, the road, the trees, and the weather. And as you can see, the weather don't look pretty. Yeah, man. For the past, I would say about a week now, I just be at this way again. Whole heap of rain every day. Might get a couple of hours sun, but for the most part the day, cloudy and rain. Yeah, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, people. Before rush hour or after rush hour, in the morning or evening. That's how you gotta do it, or else you're gonna be stuck. No matter what, you're gonna be stuck because there's so many people in and around that area. And the belt is always full, you know. People coming in, people going out. So that belt is always full of traffic. So it's kind of rough down there. So you gotta be careful when you're down there. Plan your way in and plan your way out. Yeah, man. That's just how it is down there. When you're driving around people down there, they know how to drive around trucks because I guess they're used to it. So you don't really got to really worry about them that much because there's lots and lots and lots and lots of truck drivers in Georgia. And around the Atlanta area, there's lots of truck drivers. A lot of people drive trucks down there, man and woman. So they know how to drive around trucks. That's one thing about them. You don't got to be worried about them cutting you off and slamming the brakes and be on their phone and not paying attention to what's going on. For the most part, I give them like a B+ as far as driving around trucks. Yeah, they're pretty good at it. That I know, and I can vouch for them. I'm not gonna say I can vouch for them. I'm just saying, like, yeah, they're pretty good at that. They're pretty good at that, man. flat.